What are we going to do about this? It's disturbing, but we don't know all the facts. What we do have is a situation that we know that we're getting misinformation. Now, how does all this fit together? Water quality is a massive problem. In 1985, the EPA determined that there was a problem with nitrogen in the Tar-Pamlico region. They made determinations to come down and create this a number of sewer plants to reduce the nitrogen. And to do that, it was not for development, it was to remove septic tanks in the sparsely populated area and pick them up and remove them and have municipal treatment. Now what we have is we have the same farms where the septic tank was removed, permitted to dump sludge from Baltimore, from Richmond, from Washington, D.C., right down 95, that's being loaded without a direct correlation with how frequently it's been loaded. We've got permitted 1,300 pages of farms, 5 to 20 lines per page of farms in the state of North Carolina. We have the situation, what I started working on was to go out here and find the worst possible places with toxic water and see what they're doing. Nothing. That's why we uncovered the situation about the pesticide contamination in the orchards. All of a sudden, that was from sludge spreading, and the sulfates from shampoo released the toxins that were pesticides that were spread back in the 70s that were kin to Agent Orange. The site up at CTS. They didn't pay any attention to it until we put the little sign up there. So what I'm saying to you is we have a petition here tonight. We have 3 issues. We want to go after the accountants, the attorneys, the engineers, and the professionals that have been lying to us. We want their license. They're continuing to make money off of us by lying. Okay, they're going to have investigations that are going to go on for years. We're going to go to the State Bar Association. We're going to go to the CPA Licensing Association. We're going to go back to the Engineer License Association again. We've already made complaints once. We want everybody to sign it. To have those people like that are lying about Bay River Sewer, that are lying about the water in Asheville, in Moxville, in High Point. There's 1,500 barrels of toxic waste there that they have just left. It's leaking into the Deep River and the new Randleman Dam project. So what happened was, all of a sudden, all of these projects started merging together because none of the policies were appropriate. They were all geared to half-truths. And if you get 3 half-truths, you get 150% lies. So today we left you a magazine. On the back page is about PCS. They only made $481 million last year after they set aside $261 million to deal with water contamination for the Aurora plant that they've kept hidden. There was a $500 million lawsuit for just Hyde County, which has the highest concentrated cancer rate in the state of North Carolina. The Castle Hayne Aquifer, we've got maps up here. I really need one of those, Renee. We talked about the Castle Hayne Aquifer, but I want everybody to see this on their way out. Okay, the Castle Hayne Aquifer has 2 million people dependent on it in North Carolina and 30 million people on the East Coast in 5 states. The damages that are being done here, the mistakes that are being done by North Carolinians are hurting people out of the state. So I would hope, we've got a petition here, if you'll look at it, sign it with us. We want to ask for an investigation with the North Carolina House and Senate and a federal investigation, because we are poisoning people from policies in North Carolina, are poisoning people in other states. And I really thank all of you for tonight.
Let's give these people a hand.